It's time for the divisional round against the 49ers. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 10 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 24 franchise series. And today, I'm playing the NFC divisional round playoff game between the Packers and the 49ers. As like I said at the beginning of the video, and like it says in the title, we're playing the 49ers here in the divisional round. And yeah, this is a big matchup. Obviously, in real life, well, this is technically the 2024 season, the second season here in this franchise. The first season, we were the 4th seed like this season, beat the Panthers in double overtime at home at Lambeau, and then we lost to the Cowboys in the divisional round. Obviously, and then so we beat the Panthers in double overtime in the wild card round at home at Lambeau. Then we lost to the Cowboys in the divisional round in Dallas in regulation. And then now here in the 2024 season, we're 10-7, the 4 seed again. We beat the Eagles 10-3 in the last episode of this series, which was 2 videos ago on this channel. And that video will also be in the eye in the sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. But that aside, we are playing the 49ers, so obviously in real life, in the 2023 season, the Packers and 49ers played each other in the divisional round in real life in the 2023 playoffs. But unfortunately, the 49ers did win. My opinion, the Packers should have won that game. And remember, they were the 7th seed, and the Niners were the 1 seed, and we had them. But we just, it didn't help that Carlson missed the kick. Our kicker, and then the 49ers went down for a go-ahead touchdown. We got the ball back, but then Love threw an interception. But hey, it was still a good season for the Packers. At least we blew out the Cowboys in the wild card round in real life. But that aside, here we're the 4 seed. And the 49ers are the 1 seed like they were this past season in real life. So the 1 seed for the 49ers is not different. They're the 1 seed in this game. We're the 4 seed, so not the 7 seed. But either way, we were the lowest seed remaining after the wild card round. Therefore, we're playing the number 1 seed. As the 2, 3, and 4 seeds all won in the NFC. So the 2 and 3 seeds play each other. So it's Cowboys at Panthers, and then we're stuck with the top-seeded Niners in San Francisco, of course. And on the other side, the 7-seeded Ravens upset the 2-seeded Jaguars 21-10 in Jacksonville. So now Baltimore will go to Pittsburgh to play the top-seeded Steelers in the AFC. And then the Bengals, the 6th seed, beat the 3-seeded Broncos 52-13 in Denver. So the Ravens upset the Jaguars, and now the Bengals upset the Broncos, and then the Bills, who were the 4th seed, beat the 5-seeded Colts 28-7. So the Bills game was the only game out of the 3 AFC wildcard playoff games that weren't an upset. So now you have Bengals at Bills, and then you have the 7-seeded Ravens at the 1-seeded Steelers. So Bengals at Bills, Ravens at Steelers, and then obviously Packers at 49ers, Cowboys at Panthers. We're the last game. The 49ers and Packers game is the last game of divisional weekend. So we'll see who won the other 3 games right when we load into our game. Right when our game starts, at the bottom of the screen, right when we load into our game, right when our game starts, you'll see the final score of the other 3 games once our game starts, because we're the last game of divisional weekend. As we'll see, but because we're the lowest seed remaining, we're playing the 1 seed, obviously, and that also means that we will not get so we're the lowest seed remaining, which means we're playing the 1 seed, and that also means we won't get another home playoff game regardless of who we play. So I mean, if we win this game, then we'll have to go to Carolina or Dallas for the NFC Championship game, and then obviously if we win that, then we go to the Super Bowl in Vegas, or actually it's not in Vegas because this is season 2. It would be Super Bowl 59, and I believe Super Bowl 59 would be in New Orleans. But we gotta get there first, obviously. But I'm pretty sure Super Bowl 59 is in New Orleans. But either way, we won't get another home playoff game because we're the lowest seed remaining. And also, because we're the lowest seed remaining, we're playing the 14-3 49ers. We're 10-7 or 11-7 including the playoffs, and then they're 14-3. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, they have George Kittle, 99 overall superstar, Ed Spather, tight end, 58 receptions, 607 yards, 4 touchdowns in the regular season. Obviously, the 49ers went 14-3. They beat us in Week 5, 38-7. I believe it was 38-7 or 35-7. I think it was 38-7. But either way, that was the regular season, and that was all the way back in week 5. Which week 5 would be like the first week of October, and now obviously it's January. So November, December, so 3 months later, things could change. And obviously, week 5 was the regular season, and then obviously now we're in the playoffs. But that aside, let's get into it. That game where the 49ers beat us was at Lambeau, and now obviously we have to go to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. But I have confidence. They're an 86 overall. We're an 82. They have Kittle, Warner, McCaffrey. I assume their quarterback is still Brock Purdy. I don't know that for a fact, but I'll know soon enough. And then we have Alexander, Bakhtiari, Jones. We have Love. All you need is Love. We have Dobbs. We have Watson. We have Jerry Jeudy, who I got via trade from the Broncos last season. And then defense, we have Savage. We have Rashawn Gary. We have Devondre Campbell. I think we still have Preston Smith. I'm not sure about that, but I know we have Campbell, Savage, Alexander. We have Stotts. I think we still have Savage. But either way, we'll be fine. We also have Quay Walker at linebacker. So, yeah, play call enhanced. Skill level is all pro, and the game style is simulation. Because there's rookie, pro, all pro, and all Madden. So we're the second hardest difficulty here in Madden, behind all Madden, because I don't want to play on all Madden. But all pro is still pretty hard. The last game was where we beat the Eagles 10-3. It was a game where there was a lot of running, because if you run the football and stay in bounds, the clock keeps running. So there was a lot of running in that game, or a lot of completions, and a lot of times where the clock didn't stop. So that's why it was so quick. And it's only 6-minute quarters, not 15. So it's a 24-minute game, not a 60-minute game. Let's watch the prediction. Alan Roach, NFC Divisional. There's Purdy right there. So that, number 13. So their quarterback is Purdy. I assume their quarterback was Purdy. We just gotta put the pressure on him. Not turn the ball over. Here we go. Rematch of last season's divisional round in real life. So we'll see. We will see. It's almost basically the same rosters. There's Deebo Samuel, Kyle Juszczyk, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. So the winner of this game will play the Cowboys or the Panthers in the NFC Championship game. If we win, we'll go to Dallas or Carolina. If the 49ers win, they'll host the Panthers or Cowboys because they're the 1 seed. And then obviously for us, if we win, we'll go to Dallas or Carolina. And if Dallas can actually get to the NFC Championship game, it would be their first NFC Championship game appearance in like 30 years. And the Ravens, look at that. The Ravens, who were the 7th seed, beat the 1-seeded Steelers 31-21. And they move on, as they'll be on the road, obviously, in the AFC Championship game, because they're the 7th seed. And number 11, which was Jaden Reed, almost busted that up to the 29. Here comes Love and Green Bay offense. And I just saw Buffalo won. So it's Buffalo and Baltimore in the AFC Championship game in Buffalo. 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, 19 interceptions for Love in the regular season. And then obviously in the wild card round, we only scored 1 touchdown. It was like a 3-yard receiving touchdown for Musgrave. But yeah, Buffalo beat Baltimore 21-17. So it's Buffalo beat Cincinnati 21-17, so now it's Buffalo and Baltimore in the AFC Championship game in Buffalo, because Buffalo is the 4 seed and the Ravens. Buffalo is the 4 seed, Baltimore is the 7 seed, so the game's in Buffalo. And then the Cowboys are going to the NFC Championship game for the first time in like 30 years. Well, I forgot they went there last year. In this game, the Cowboys did get to the NFC Championship game last year because they beat us in the divisional round. So the Cowboys before last season in this game went like 30 years without going to the NFC Championship game. Now, since they broke that streak, they've been to back-to-back NFC Championship games. Last year they lost. I know last year they lost to someone in the NFC Championship game. And now this year they're back. As they beat the Panthers, I believe it was 38-22. And here's Jones. 3 rushes, 20 yards, 5 rushes on that run. But yeah, like I said, Cowboys back-to-back years in this game where they've been in the NFC Championship game. They lost it last year, I believe. And now this year they'll either host Green Bay or come here to San Francisco to play the Niners. Hopefully we win, obviously. And now here's Love. Oh, and he lost the ball. And it's picked up by an offensive lineman. As it's a strip sack and then picked up by number 71, Josh Myers, our center. And I believe we lost no yards on that play. Because it was 2nd and 5, so even though we lost the ball, we recovered it, thankfully. No gain. 3rd and 5 from our own 49. And now here's a throw downfield. What's in? Batted down. As that was a good bat. So we're at our own 49. Do I go? I mean, it's 4th and 5. Do I try to pin him deep or do I go for it? I'm not trying. I would go for it, but I'm just gonna punt it. Here's I believe it's Justin Forby's. I put bat spin on it. He had a good punt. 1 punt in the last game, and he pinned the Eagles at the 10. And this one will bounce back to the 13. So we pinned them inside the 15. And here comes Purdy in the San Francisco offense. So we didn't go 3 and out. We got 1 first down. But then that fumble didn't help. But at least we recovered it, and they didn't. So it's Buffalo and Baltimore in the AFC Championship game in Buffalo. And then it's either Dallas and Green Bay in Dallas or Dallas and San Francisco in San Francisco. Hopefully it's Dallas and Green Bay. And now there's a throw! Oh, I thought it was intercepted. It's Stotts. I thought he was going to jump the route. Cowboys are 10 and 7 as well. We were both 10 and 7, but the Cowboys beat us in the regular season. Therefore, they got the 3 seed, and we got the 4 seed because they beat us, so they had the tiebreaker. And now here's Purdy. I mean, why is he so open? He's just like standing there. This didn't really happen against the Eagles because in the grand scheme of things, the Eagles only had 3 drives, not including that 1-play drive that ended the first half. The Eagles only had 3 drives. I mean, Samuel is just standing there wide open. And now here's a play-action read, or a read play, and Purdy got 5 as he stiff-armed the first guy, and then the second guy brought him down. That was a read option. 2 minutes to go. Okay, a good run by McCaffrey, but this will be coming back. Alito blocked in the back on the 49ers. It's on Agnew. It'll be 2nd down and 2. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 150 to go and counted in the first quarter. 2nd and 2 from our 41. So they'll lose 10 yards there. And now here's McCaffrey. And McCaffrey had the same run he did last time. And this one will count. 14 yards down to our 27 first down. I mean, come on, defense. I know you can't be perfect, but like you're just getting ransacked. But that means our offense needs to keep pace. I mean, here's Mitchell, the other running back, and he got 5. Buffalo's 9 and 8, by the way. And then Baltimore, I'm not sure what Baltimore's record is. And then, like I said, Dallas is 10 and 7. And now here's a run stuffed by Quay Walker. And then 49ers are 14 and 3, and then the Panthers are 12 and 5. Now it's 3rd down. It's key if we can get off the field and force them to only take the field goal. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. And they're going to run it. And that's short. And it's 4th and inches. As McCaffrey got like 2.5. And they're going to try to kick. And that's the end of the first quarter. 0-0 game. It's 4th and inches for the 49ers. So they're still going to kick. And just not watch the fake here. It's a 35-yard field goal for their kicker. And the kick from 35 is good, but we held them to 3. I would have personally went for that because it was 4th and inches, but hey, they didn't go for it. And Moody, I saw his nameplate. Moody, their kicker, kicks 3, but it's 3-0 49ers, so we're losing. But we were down 3-0 in the last game, and then scored the last 10 points. Here we go. Here's Reed. We gotta get at least 3 here to match their 3, and he's up to the 25, right where right where he would have been if I need it. 5:53 to go in the quarter. Obviously, we punted, but held him to 3. Good job by the defense. I would have went for that on 4th and inches. That close to the... And now here's Jones. 2nd and 6. 4 rushes, 24 yards for Jones. It's key that we at least get 3 here. Because remember, they did the ball after halftime. And now here's a throw. That ball's caught by Watson. First completion for Love. He's 1 for 2 for 12 yards. First down, Green Bay. Yeah, Dallas beat Carolina 38-22 in Carolina. Because remember, Carolina was the 2 seed. Dallas was the 3. Jones got 4. I'll take that. And then Baltimore's 11 and 6, but they were the 7 seed. So even though Buffalo has a worse record than Baltimore, Buffalo will host the AFC Championship game because they're the higher seed. And the reason why they're the higher seed is because Buffalo won their division, while Baltimore was a wild card team. Because obviously Baltimore's in the AFC North, and guess who won the AFC North? The Steelers, who they just beat. So Buffalo, even though they had a worse record than Baltimore, is the higher seed because Buffalo won their division and Baltimore was a wild card team. Here's 3rd and a yard, and Jones has got it, and more. 7 rushes, 41 yards for Jones. 3.5 to go in the first half, and it is 1st and 10, Green Bay at the 49ers 41. And now here's the same play I ran earlier. In stride, Watson, he got popped. 2nd down and 1. Yeah, that was the same play I ran. Flanker drive, and I just threw it to Watson. 2nd and 1. Jones, the late handoff, but he got the first down. Flag is down. And we had 3 holding calls in the last game, and that's going to be our first here today. Which is not good, or tonight, really. And it's on Elton Jenkins, left guard, 2nd down and 11 now. 2:41 to go. We're at the 42 now. And now here's Dillon, the other running back. 3rd and 6, so it's now 3rd and medium. So I tried to get to a manageable 3rd down, and they get back in field goal range. Let's see that flanker drive it in and see if Watson's open over the middle again. So there's a lot of people in the middle. And he is open. That ball is caught, first down. As all 3 completions for Love have been to Watson on that same play. 2-minute warning, 3-0 49ers. The game plan is to try to kill as much clock as I can, especially because they did the ball after halftime. 2 minutes to go. Been doing a lot of running. Jones, I mean, if Jones gets 5 yards, which he did there, I'll take that. And it keeps Purdy and the 49ers offense on the sideline. I kept Hurts and the Eagles offense on the sideline in the last game by doing this. And if they can't stop it, that's only 3rd and a yard, but I have confidence we'll get 3 feet. So let's do the same run plan as I did the last 2 times. 1:20 to go. And Dillon, this time, the Quadzillas got it. First down. 1:10 to go and counting. Now 1 minute. And now here's a throw to Watson. He's got it inside the 5. Touchdown! Touchdown Green Bay! And it's Watson. And the Packers have their first lead here tonight. 6-3 Green Bay. I've ran that same play. I've either ran that play or ran it with Jones or Dillon. And if they can't stop it, they can't stop it. 6-3 Packers with 56 seconds to go in the half. But now we got to try to keep the Niners off the board, at least here in the first half, because they did the ball to start the second half as well. And the extra point is good. 7-3 Packers with 56 seconds to go in the half. But now we got to keep them off the scoreboard at least right here, because they could double dip here and the second half. So let's prevent that. Let's get it. And now it'll probably be a touchback, as I believe that's Samuel? Or someone back there, you'll need it. Touchback. I believe that is Samuel, I don't know though. Here we go. I mean, the first time they had the ball, we held them to 3. 56 seconds, they have all 3 timeouts. And now here's a throw-out ball. It's caught. I believe that is Samuel, number 39. First time out used for the 49ers. Come on, boys. We can't just let them walk down the field. Yeah, number 39 is Debo. Now we need pressure. Here's a throw-out ball. It's caught. But that's 2 plays, 2 timeouts. They got a first down, but they only have 1 left. 48 seconds, but they're at their own 39. If we give up something, just give up 3. We can't give up a touchdown. And now here's, he hasn't thrown it yet. Plenty of time. And he stays in bounds. Good tackle by Van Ness and Walker. No timeout. Probably saving that for a field goal if they can. 30 seconds. No huddle. Here's a throw. And a ball. Picked it off. It's picked off on a deflection by Williams. As Williams, the safety, picked it off on the deflection. And the Packers take over. A huge play. And now we have 24 seconds. We have 24 seconds. All 3 timeouts at our own 38. Let's try to at least get 3 here, but don't be stupid. As that was deflected in the air and picked off. And now here's a throw over the middle. Oh, Judy had it but dropped it. That was a dangerous throw. They have a lot of people in the box. 18 seconds here. And now here's a throw. Judy. I didn't really do anything. 3rd down. 14 seconds. Let's go back to that flanker drive. See if, where was it though? Flanker drive. We dived it to the 48 for a first. We're at around 41. 14 seconds. And now here's a throw over the middle, and it's picked off. And he is tackled, but man, it's Greenlaw. 5 seconds, and they'll get 3 out of this. As they'll be able to get, and they're probably not gonna kick it right away. I'm gonna ice him. But man, that's so dumb. We did an interception, and then I did it right back. As I want to see if I can try to ice them, but the iced angle doesn't work in the first half. It's only the second half, and it's only the 4th quarter and overtime. 43 yards, and the kick is good. We're still up by 1, but they did the ball the second half. 1 second to go in the half. As that's how I lose a game right there. So 1 second to go. We're up by 1, but they did the ball to start second half. So I'll either take this out. Yeah, I'll take this out. Just hopefully we don't fumble it or anything. Here we go. Last play of the half. And now here's... Oh, I almost busted that one too. The end of the first half, 7-6 Packers. But the Niners get the ball to start the second half. Here's Jonathan Coachman for the halftime report. We do have Preston Smith. He's right there, number 91. Winner plays the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. If it's the 49ers, it's right here at Levi Stadium. If it's the Packers, we'll go down to Dallas to play the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium. Hopefully it's the Cowboys and Packers, but we'll see. I mean, we're up by 1, but just that interception does not help. But we'll see. Here we go. Berth in the NFC Championship game on the line. 12 minutes to go. Second half. We're up by 1, but they did the ball to start the second half. 12 minutes to see who moves on and who goes home. At least 12 minutes. At least 12 minutes left in regulation. It's a touchback. We'll see. I mean, the first drive they got a field goal. Second drive they threw an interception. And then obviously they got that second field goal because I threw an interception. And there was 5 seconds and then they just hit the field goal. So we'll see. And now here's McCaffrey. He down a yard. He has 3 rushes, 18 yards so far. Obviously, they've only really had the ball once. Well, twice. The field goal and interception. And now here's a run around the side by Samuel. Samuel's number 19, not number 39, excuse me. So the returner number 39 is different because number 19 is Samuel. But that's an end around up to the 44. Let's go, boys. We're fine. We're fine. And now here's a read option. Good tackle by Walker. As the first First time he did that, he stiff-armed the die. This time he did not. 2nd down and 11. If he got by Walker, he might have got 15, 20 yards because there was no one behind him. And now here's a throw in traffic. And it's caught. It's 3rd and 4 now. As man, that was a tight window. 3rd and 4 from midfield. And now here's a throw. Ball's caught. 1st down. And that's caught by number 39, who is the kick returner. And see, you got it in the playoffs or in any game, but especially the playoffs. You got to get off the field on 3rd down there. And that it was another read option, and Purdy lost 4 yards. Now he has 3 rushes for 0 yards. 2nd and 14, halfway through the 3rd. And another read option, and Purdy's taken down again. Quay Walker, and it's 3rd and 18 as he lost 4. This is a tackle for a loss, not a sack, because it was a QB run. But it's a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 18. We just cannot give this up. If we give this up, I might throw the controller. And Purdy is sacked by Quay Walker. And this one will be a sack, and it's 4th and a mile. Let's go. Good job, D. Now here's the first punt for their punter. And go in the end zone. It will hit at the 5, and it will go into the end zone by an inch for a touchback. Because I thought that was going to stop at the 1, but it hit at the 5, then it hit at the 1, and then it touched the goal line. Therefore, it's a touchback. So instead of being at the 1, we're at the 20. 2 minutes to go as athlete in the quarter. I'm going to go back to running it. Because 10 rushes, 55 yards for Jones. 7 sits Green Bay, and let's try to at least take this to at least the 4th quarter. And now here's Jones. That should be a 1st down. It is, as he got it right at the marker. I'm going to throw it now, but it's got to be play action scissors. We just got safe throw. And now here's a throw, and that was good. And it's incomplete. That was the Musgrave who had that only touchdown of the Eagles game, and then obviously Watson is the only touchdown of this game. And now here's Jones, and he got pushed forward for 3. It's 3rd and 7. 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's do it with mesh post. And now here's a throw over the middle. Watson catch the ball as it's incomplete, and we're going to have to punt with 25 seconds to go in the 3rd. 2nd punt for Forbies. But man, come on. And no fair catch. And he's tackled basically right in the spot by number 37. I believe that's Valentine. 18 seconds to start at the 22. 18 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Still 7 sits. So even any score here would give the Niners the lead. But good job by the defense on the last drive. And now McCaffrey got 4. And that'll probably take us to the 4th. And that will take us to the 4th quarter. Winner moves on, loser goes home. 7 sits Green Bay with 6 minutes to go. All 13 points were scored in the 2nd quarter. 7 for Green Bay, 6 for San Francisco. We're up by 1, 6 minutes left. The 49ers have the football. And this one will be a run. That's either a halfback run or a QB draw or a QB or he either hands it off to the running back or he takes it himself. It's now 3rd and inches. And he got it by plenty. What a move by McCaffrey up to the 38. 6 rushes, 35 yards for CMC. Come on, boys. Season's on the line here. Now here's a throw up. Ball's caught by Kittle. His first completion, and he got first down. Purdy 8 for 9, 79 yards and an interception. Obviously, the only throw of his that wasn't a completion to his guy was the interception. And this is a read option. This one, and oh jeez. Okay, Tway Walker hit him, and he was able to go down 6 yards for Purdy. So he actually, the last time he did that, the last 3 times he lost yards. 2nd and 4. 4:20 to go. I mean, we got it. Come on, D. D. And now there's a throw wide open as Ayuk. His first catch. Down to the 29, first down with 4:10 to go. We need pressure. Pressure. And now here's Samuel. And good job to contain the edge. No gain. Points allowed, we ranked 24th in the lead in the regular season. Today we only gave up 2 field goals. One my fault because of the interception late in the first half. But there's 3:18 to go now. Lantown 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw out ball. It's caught by Ayuk. It's only 3rd down. 3rd and 5 from the 24. Big 3rd down with 3 minutes to go. I mean, a field goal would give them the lead, but they would only be up by 2. And now here's a throw wide open is number 12. And he's down to the 6, 1st and goal. You gotta be kidding me. And now, I mean, and they're taking the clock up. I mean, there's only 2:20 to go. 1st and goal from the 6. Purdy, no pressure at all. This is not a blitz. Here's a throw, and wide open is McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. As they did in the end zone for the first time, they did in the end zone for the first time with 2:10 to go, and now they're going for 2 to try to make it a 7-point game. And now here's Purdy on the 2-point conversion. He's sacked, and it will remain a 5-point game. So we did a sack on the 2-point conversion. I wish that was before the 2-point conversion. 2:10, 3 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning. Touchdown would give us the lead. But we don't have to, so we can't really run it that much. Here's Reed. Reed did return up to the 29, 2:06 remaining. Season's on the line. And now here's a throw, and that ball's caught. Musgrave was wide open, out of bounds at 2:01, so we still get one more play before the 2-minute warning. I'm going to run it just because we have the 2-minute warning, see if we can get something. We're almost at midfield. I'm nervous right now, boys. And now here's Jones, and Jones, 2-minute warning, got 4. 1:58 to go, 2-minute warning, season on the line. We're down by 5, but we have the football. 2nd and 6. We're on the 49er side of the 50. And now here's a throw, Musgrave. And he does not get the first down. Hurry up. Trying to run it quick. And we got the first down. I'm calling it first time out here. So we got the first down. We're at their 38. And now here's Love. And I'm just going to throw that away. And now here's Jones. I just wanted to get a little closer. It's 4-down territory here. Now here's a throw. Ball's caught. And out of bounds, first down. At the 23. Whew. My God. I'm nervous. Middle slant. I'm literally like almost shaking. No, it's only a video game, but I'm nervous, folks. And now here's a throw. It's caught by Dobbs. And he's down to the 2-yard line. And I'm going to try to run the clock a little bit here. I'm trying to. I wanted it in, but also I want to try to run the clock a little bit. We still have 2 timeouts, and they're not calling anything. 20 seconds left on the play clock, 43 on the game clock. I mean, I'm wasting their time, so obviously we still have to get in. But we have 2 timeouts. No, snap it now. And now here's Jones! And Jones is down at the 1. Okay, we're going to call our second timeout here. He almost got in. Obviously, at this point, it's under 30 seconds to go. 28 seconds, second and goal from the 1. I mean, the ball is inside the 1. And now here's Jones! And Jones is in! And the Packers have the lead! With 26 seconds to go! And now we're going to go for 2. And I'm going to run it because I think... Here we go. And now here's Jones! Jones is in! As he ran it in for the touchdown, and now he runs it in for 2 points. And we're up by 3 with 26 seconds to go. 15-12 Green Bay. Let's go! But it's not over yet. 49ers have all 3 timeouts and 26 seconds. Field goal would tie it. Touchdown would, well, win it for the 49ers. As they'll at least have to get in the field goal range. 26 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Come on, boys. They need a field goal. 15-12. Let's go. Come on, D. Get the pressure on Purdy. And now here's a throw. That ball's caught, but he's inbounds, so they're going to have to use their first timeout. 2nd and 2. They're at the 33. 20 seconds. They have 2 timeouts left. Keep them inbounds. They have to waste the timeout, but also you gotta hit the pressure. And now here's a throw. That ball's caught, and he's up to the 44. They're 44. They have 1 timeout left. 16 seconds. I'm not playing prevent. So stupid. I mean, like, come on, D. I mean, they're only about 20 yards away from field goal range. There's no wind. And now here's a throw. Up ball's caught. And they have 11 seconds. They're at the 46. They're on the edge of range. They're on the... And we have 1 timeout if we want to try to ice them. If you tackle them in bounds here, it's over. They have no timeouts. They're on the edge of range. Come on, D. Tackle them in bounds. It's over. And now here's Purdy. Here's a throw. Where's the receiver? Where's the receiver? Why is that unintentional grounding? The field goal target line is the 43, but they're at the 46, but they're going to have to kick it or throw a Hail Mary. Unless they're throwing a Hail Mary, I'm not doing prevent. But they could do one quick play, try to get out of bounds. But they're in Hail Mary formation. I'm not doing not doing prevent though. Here we go. Here's a throw. 4 seconds. It's incomplete. And it's 3rd down. I know it'll be a long field goal from here, but they're going to try for a Hail Mary. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm going to call a timeout, our last timeout. I'm surprised they didn't try for like a quick out route. Like a 10-yard out route to try to get in the field goal range. Because they had time to do that. Because they still had time for 1 play before they had to actually do a Hail Mary. But they tried a Hail Mary, now they're trying it again. There's no PI, and don't let them get in the end zone. Neither team has any timeouts. Last play of the game, barring a defensive foul. And Purdy is batted down! As it's batted down at the line, and the Packers win! As the Packers beat the 49ers! As the Hail Mary throw by Purdy was batted down, as there was a couple Packers players running at Purdy, and they got their hands up, batted the football down, so we don't have to worry about any crazy deflections or anything at the goal line, and the Packers win it. 15-12. Unbelievable. Let's go. As the Packers knock off the 1 seed. 15-12 as both 1 seeds lose in the divisional round. The Ravens beat the Steelers, and now the Packers beat the Niners. 15-12 the final. It's over. As Love, 105 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Purdy, 152 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception as well. What a game. Jones, 17 carries, 76 yards, had the game-winning touchdown and that 2-point conversion. Jerry Jeudy just had 1 reception, 3 yards. Watson, 4 receptions, 45 yards, and a touchdown. What a game. What a game. I cannot believe we won. So we got farther than last year. We lost to the Cowboys last year in Dallas. They weren't the 1 seed. I don't think they were. But they actually, last year, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys actually were the 1 seed. And we played them in the divisional round. And we lost to them. This year, we played the 1 seed again. This time, it's the 49ers. And we beat them in their building. And now we're playing Dallas again in the NFC Championship game. 15 for 19. For Purdy, 152 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Love, 9 for 15, 105, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Yeah, that throw by Love to throw by Love to Dobbs set up the run by Jones. Jones, 17 for 76, 1 touchdown, and also had that 2-point conversion. And the 1 touchdown was a game-winning touchdown. Dillon, 2 for 9. Receiving, Watson, 4 for 45 and a touchdown. Musgrave, 3 for 36. Dobbs, 1 for 21, and that 21-yard reception by Dobbs set up the game-winning touchdown for Jones, as that got us down to the 2-yard line. And then Jeudy, 1 for 3. He had caught that 1 pass on that crossing route. And then defense. The defense wins championships. Tackles for a loss. Walker had 2. Stodes had 1, and then sacks, I think we had the 1 on the 2-point conversion doesn't count as a sack, but Quay Walker had the 1 on Purdy on that 3rd down play that made it 4th and 25. And then the interception, Michael Williams, a rookie strong safety out of Ohio. I drafted him in the draft, and he's a rookie strong safety out of Ohio. He had that interception. And then Kitten, Carlson, 1 for 1 on extra points, and that's it, because obviously we went for 2 the second time. And then punting, Justin Forby's 2 punts, 83 yards. So, I'll take it. And then the 49ers, 1 punt, 60 yards. And then Kitten, Jake Moody, 2 for 2 on field goals. He made it from 43 yards, and then I forgot what the other field goal was at. He was 2 for 2 on field goals. Never tried an extra point because 49ers only got in the end zone once, and then they went for 2, try to make it a 3-point game. We stopped them, and then obviously we scored the go-ahead touchdown. Then we got the 2-point conversion successfully to be up by 3, and then at the end there, I mean, that's the CPU, but I'm surprised that when they tried the Hail Mary the first time, when there was 3 seconds left after the play was incomplete, there was 7 seconds left, or 9 seconds left. I'm surprised they didn't try like a 10-yard out route. You had enough time to run like maybe a 10-yard out route, did like a 10-yard catch, go out of bounds, and then try a field goal. But they tried a Hail Mary, and it was incomplete. Then there was 3 seconds left. Then they tried another Hail Mary, but it was batted down. So we didn't have to worry about any crazy deflections or anything, or any penalties at the goal line. Because if there was DPI, it would have been a spot foul, 1 untimed down, and they would have either tried for the win or kick the field goal to tie, but we don't have to worry about any penalties or crazy deflections at the goal line because it was batted down. I'm not sure who batted it down, but it was a good job. But yeah, what a game. I can't believe how good that game was. I mean, we won. Moody had a 34-yard field goal. They made it 3-0. They went 12-yard pass from Love to Watson. That made it 7-3 Green Bay. Then Moody made the 42-yard field goal after I threw the interception at the buzzer in the first half, or with 1 second left. That made it 7-6 Packers at the half. And then in the fourth quarter, 6-yard pass from Purdy to McCaffrey. That made it 12-7 49ers. They went for a 2-point conversion, but it was unsuccessful as Purdy was sacked. So the score stayed 12-7 49ers. And then to the Jones 1-yard run with 25 seconds to go, or 26 seconds to go, made it 13-12 Packers. Then we went for 2, and then Jones ran in the touchdown that made it 13-12, and he ran in the 2-point conversion. to make it 15-12. And then obviously the 49ers got to the edge of field goal range. The field goal target line was the 43. They were at the 46. And I still don't know why they didn't try for like a 10-yard out route on that first play before they actually had to try a Hail Mary. But they tried a Hail Mary, it was incomplete the first time. The second time it was batted down at the line, so like I said, we didn't have to worry about any crazy deflections at the goal line. But we won 15-12. We scored 7 in the second, 8 in the fourth, and then they scored 6 in the second, 6 in the fourth, and then neither team scored in the first or the third. But yeah, what a game. It was 7-6 Packers at the half. And then obviously we lost the lead 12-7, and then obviously we scored a touchdown, got the 2-point conversion to make it 15-12, and then we hung on at the end as we prevented them from getting it in the field goal range, and we won the game 15-12. So we beat the Eagles 10-3, and then we beat the 49ers 15-12. The two things about that is obviously that's 13 points in the last game total given up between the two teams. This game, 27 points. So it's 10-3 Packers over the Eagles, and then 15-12 Packers over the 49ers. Both games were low scoring because I ran the ball a lot. Obviously, I threw the ball a good amount, and then obviously I threw that dumb interception that led to that second field goal for the 49ers. But I threw it well when I had to, and I ran the ball. I mean, when you run the ball, and then the clock keeps running, and I ran the clock a lot. I ran the ball a lot, which ran the clock. And that's what you do. You just gotta keep, when you're on offense, you want that long, sustained drive where you just run the ball, and then occasionally throw it, because two things help with that. The clock keeps running, and you keep the other team's offense, in this case the 49ers offense, on the sideline. So, yeah, it's a great game. As the NFC Championship game will be against the Cowboys in Dallas or in Arlington at AT&T Stadium, and that will be the next episode of this series. And we are going on a road trip on Monday, July 1st, so a week from tomorrow, or a week from today when this video goes up. But I will be doing at least the NFC Championship game before our road trip. If we win the NFC Championship game, then we're in the Super Bowl. I might then do the Super Bowl after our road trip, but also we gotta get there first. But either way, the NFC Championship game will be the next episode. Of this series, and I will post that episode, which will be the NFC Championship game, before our road trip. And we leave for our road trip Monday, July 1st. So the next episode of the series will be later this week, and it will consist of the NFC Championship game against the Cowboys in Arlington at AT&T Stadium. What a game! Packers win at 15-12 over the Niners. And we avenge some playoff demons against the Niners as we actually win against the Niners here in San Francisco. 15-12. 15-12, the final. If you got this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 11 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 24 franchise series. See you in episode number 11. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Packers, and I'll see you in the NFC Championship game. See you then.